everyone, so today I'm going to be making a video over kind of hair care. I've been asked, I don't want to go to the stylist every 6 weeks just to get a trim. Is there a way that I could do it myself? And there actually is. I prefer to do it myself just because it's not as time consuming. I know that it's not always the easiest to get into a salon just to get a small little trim that you could have done yourself, and it's recommended that you do it every 6 weeks. And it's also not good to pay for something if you could do it yourself, I guess. So I'm just going to give you a quick little few tips on how to get the dead ends off and kind of tell you a few tricks for your hair when it comes to cutting. I'm also going to be telling you a little bit about side swept bangs and how to cut them and trim them as well. So if you hear thunder in the background during this video, it is because it's raining fairly hard when I'm recording this, just my luck. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with the video. To begin with, this is where my hair is, and I don't have a whole lot of dead ends right now, and it has been about 8 weeks, if not longer, since I went into my stylist to have my hair colored and to have it cut and trimmed. And I don't really, like I said, have very many dead ends or split ends, but there are always some there, so I'm just going to show you guys how to trim. Do not ever cut with, I guess, wet hair unless you're a professional. I know some professionals prefer to do it that way. However, it's just not best if you are not trained. It's easiest to do it when the hair is dry. So first, what I do is I take a section of hair and kind of look at it and determine where the dead ends are, and I just take my scissors upward like this, and you're just going to trim. Never trim straight across, just because it will not look natural whatsoever. And you want it to look as natural as possible. You're just going to add hair. Get all those dead ends off. Okay, so I'm done with that side. It was really simple. Those are the only things you need to remember. It's just never cut with wet hair, and to cut upwards, not with regular scissors. You'll be able to tell when the ends are dead just because they're splitting, and you want to get rid of those. For some people it won't take much, for others it will take a little bit more. Okay, so there you go for trimming your hair. It's really simple, nothing to it. And just for side swept bangs like mine, I generally kind of bring them off like this, and I just slowly bring my fingers down, and I just kind of go in a downward movement. at an angle. So these pieces will end up being the longest. They're too long right now. You kind of flip it over and see if it's what you want. I recommend having, if you really want bangs like this, then I recommend having your stylist do it for you at least one time and then just trimming, because it will look a whole lot neater, nicer, and it'll be easier to trim. And you just have to kind of decide where you want it to start. And you can even cut like this if you want, kind of to the side. This little section right here is driving me crazy. So there you go. Now my dead ends are completely off. My hair is fresh and ready to grow. If you get your hair cut or if you trim it each 6 weeks, it will tend to grow a whole lot quicker just because you're refreshing the ends and they're not going to break as easy. Another thing that I would definitely recommend if you're trying to get your hair to be a little bit stronger and not break, I would recommend my Nourishing Coconut. I'd recommend the Nourishing Coconut Milk Split End Mender. This is for split ends that have already occurred and to prevent those, and so it really does a lot of repairing to your hair. And the next one I have is Anti-Breakage Serum, which is when you're brushing your hair, not as much hair is going to break. It's natural for hair to fall out and break, but this will stop it from being damaged and break. So you can buy both of these, I think, for about $6. They're amazing. I absolutely love them, and they're really great. So that's all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoyed, and it was just a quick little video, kind of a refresher, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.